Hi, ladies. I just thank God that I'm able to get back at this again. And today we're going to be doing an ab workout that is completely standing, and we'll go for the entire time doing selective movements that are going to help with your waist. Now, I'm just doing a little prayer, just thanking God here, and you can join in with me, just welcoming Him here and just asking Him to help me with this workout. Now here you'll see that I start to twist, bringing my elbows out. I'm flattening my hands, and this one I'm doing for a while. I decided that I'll do this workout and just kind of talk to you all about God's goodness, because we'll be here for a little while and I'm so thankful. I want to share a little story about how I even got started with this. I want to just thank you that you're here to even look at the videos, because that's part of the whole dream. It was my dream to help women. Even as a small child, I knew that I would be doing something. I knew I would be out in front of people, but I didn't know that this was what God had in store for me. But I can tell you that inspiring women, being a woman myself, and going through the same struggles that every other woman goes through, and I get to do this, something that I love that keeps me healthy, something that helps me to help other women, is such a blessing. So in saying that, I want to allow you to think about the things that you have been called to do. And sometimes we run from things because we want to have our own way, and that's how life works. A lot of times we want to do things our way, we want to have our way, and we want to get our way. But sometimes we know, looking back, the things that we really wanted weren't healthy for us. And it was just God's grace that He didn't allow those things to happen in our lives. And so it's a blessing, and it becomes a blessing. So I just want to, again, thank you for being here, because I can't do what I'm doing without God, and I'm so happy that I get to inspire women and that God chose me for this specific assignment. So, as you notice while we're working out, that we're continuing the movements, and we're doing some of the same movements over and over. And we're doing this because I wanted to have us with repetitious movements that are going to be very soft and gentle. However, they're going to, over time, as you see this workout progress, it's going to help us to start to feel the burn, but it also will not be a lot. So you'll stick with it for longer periods of time. And you're probably feeling that burn in the arms now, which is good, and it's a blessing. So again, just getting back to what my purpose is here. God called me to women, and I found out quickly that I really love helping women. I enjoy seeing women and myself master things that we put our mind to. And because it's familiar to me, it helps me to be excited for someone else trying to accomplish something that's similar. And look at us. We've been doing this twisting for quite a while, probably without realizing it. Good job on doing this set. You did great on that last one. And so now we're going to start to move those legs. With this one, you want to bring the knees up one at a time and land them softly. But as you can see, I'm bringing my hands to my knees, but then I'll start to level out my hands while I try to bring my knees to my hands. So you can try either one of those. Again, we're still in the ab tummy toning phase here. And what I can tell you is my abs are still burning today. And I did this video on yesterday. So just know that the next day you are going to feel a good burn. So let's say yay to the next day burn. And it's amazing knowing that you can work out and get great results without working out for hours. With this one, my hands are behind my head with my palms gently pressing the back of my head. My elbows are out and I'm starting to do little crunches. Now this one is super simple, it's quiet, and very effective. And you'll feel the burn on this one fast as well. And I want to congratulate each and every one of you for doing such a great job on putting your health first and also making attributes or attributing some type of movement to your fitness and wellness goals, because it's not easy. It does take a lot, but this just shows that you can do anything that you want to do. Now we're back to those knees, and I also want to share with you guys like my thoughts on some things that I personally have been having challenges with, and one of those things is the whole menopause monster. I get so frustrated when I think about how many times I could have learned about this subject or had some type of privy to what goes on in a woman's body whenever we stop having our periods. Oh man, I promise you, it just seems like it was such a secret, and then all of a sudden, bam, it just hits you. And for me, I actually started having hot flashes in my 30s, and I didn't know what they were. And so how frustrating was that? Oh man, I just knew I was burning from the inside out and could not figure out what was going on. And it took my mom to say, I think you're having hot flashes. Like, man, I'm warm one second, burning up, and the next second I'm freezing. What is going on? And so although I didn't have to struggle with having a menstrual every month, I had a whole nother monster. And I know some of you are going through that as well. So I just want to let you know with that comes also the weight gain. And the weight gain is not fun, nor is the bloating. And it seems like your body is someone else's while you try to figure it out. But I want to let you know that you can keep going and find those little things that are going to help, like reducing those chips and artificial flavors and things like rice. And I know they tell you all the time, but these things that create sugar in your body do massive craziness to your body when you are in a menopausal state or perimenopause. So take note of those, because that is going to have an effect on your journey as well. All right, looks like we are headed into the third phase of this workout. And I'm proud. Look at you. Let's take the arms diagonal and let's work the abs a little further. And I'm curious to know how it's been going for you during this workout. Are you still here with me? Are we just listening to my stories? Are you thinking about life, like some of the things that I'm talking about? Is it helpful to you? I hope so, because I want to be a blessing, and I definitely want to be helped in any way that I can do that. I just feel it's fulfilling my purpose. And I hope you're feeling that. I hope you feel the love and my intentions. As you can see in this workout, we have started to move the other way diagonal. And we're going to do this quite some time. I remember when I filmed this workout, I was thinking, wow, those arms have went up so many times. But what I also know is that it's going to give us the opportunity to also tone our arms while we're also toning our waistline. And who doesn't want that? Now, sometimes when I look at myself, I'm just excited that I get to see what God is going to help me to do, even though I'm going through this challenge. I feel it's important to tell you about it as well, because oftentimes we think that we are alone in challenges and that we are seeing our body only in this way that is unusual, as if others don't feel this way. We just may not know about it. So I think it's helpful for us all to know that we all are struggling with some things. But what really keeps me grounded is to remember that although I may have some objectives to some of the things that I feel I can change, what I am so much more appreciative about is that my arms can go in a diagonal fashion. I can point my fingers out. I love the fact that I can twist my waist because my brain is telling my waist to. I love the fact that I get to stand on my feet and to ground my toes into the floor. I love that with the mind, my mind, being in my right mind, that I was able to pick out what I wanted to put on today. And just the fact that I, again, get to be here on this earth with breath in my body and to make a difference. And for that, I am grateful beyond words. And what I look like can't supersede what God is doing in my life and whose life He wants me to help to do even more in by being an example. And that's an example of love. And how do you show love the most? Is to give what you have to help those that may also be struggling with what you're struggling with. And that's the point of these videos. And so I hope you feel it. I hope you feel the love. I hope you feel my intentions. But I hope you also feel the workout and what it does and love what it does for your body. I know that after this workout was over, I didn't feel anything, y'all. But later on in the day, when I got ready to do some things, my gosh, I felt it. And it was awesome. And I love how my hands get to come up now and praise the Lord. And that's what you see me doing here. And I hope you are praising Him too. Just giving thanks that we get to do this. And oh, how amazing it is to have this opportunity. God, you are so worthy. You are so holy. You are so everlasting. And you are the source. And you give us the opportunity to do this. Help us never to forget it. And help us to give you thanks. Gratitude is yours. We thank you. And I thank you again for doing another workout with me. Good job. Subscribe. Check out the other videos. I'll see you again. Bye-bye.